This, amidst the cat toys, is an IBM Model M keyboard, but it's one of the very early ones. As you can see, it has the metal logo on it, and it does not have any of the caps lock, num lock, and scroll lock lights on it. And that is connected to my IBM XT. Next to it is an Apple IIc. If anybody's interested, I can make a video on that. I'm going to have a series of videos on this XT here. This is an IBM XT, like I said. This is from 1986. So at the time of this recording, this machine is 30 years old. It has two floppy drives, both 5 1/4 inch, 360K, low density. The hard drive, I don't have a correct bezel, but it's an ST225, I believe it is. I forget the exact model number, and it's the the veritable 20 megabyte drive, and it still works to this day. The machine's decked out with 640K RAM, so it's fully loaded as far as that goes. CGA graphics on it. It's hooked composite to the big TV. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn it on and allow it to boot up. The only problem here is it goes through a switch box, which either, I don't know if it's the box that doesn't have a good connection or something, or whatever the deal is. So the picture doesn't come in just right on the screen immediately, and I have to keep switching it back and forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the machine on until it completes its power on self-test. And then what I'll do is I'll show you the actual boot up process from a cold boot all the way. So let's just get started and turn it on so I can reach back here. There's the sound of that nice drive. Right now it's doing its power on self-test. So I'm going to set the camera up on the tripod pointed at the TV screen, because that's really the best way I have to show you what's going on here, and we'll run through a full boot up procedure of this unit. Okay. I apologize for any focus issues ahead of time. It doesn't look like it's very in focus, but there's not too much I can do about that. Maybe that'll be a little better if I get just the clock up in top there. Well, this video isn't working out the way I wanted it to. Maybe with other text on the screen. Now what the machine has done so far is it's booted DOS up, it loaded graph table, which is the previous code page, non-active code page 437, loaded the Microsoft mouse driver. There is a mouse on COM1 on this machine, a serial mouse, and now it has called the National Institute of Standards and Technology by modem over my voice over IP line, so it's using my high-speed internet anyway. To get the actual date and time. This being an XT class machine, it does not have a real-time clock, and as such we go through this rigmarole every time that the machine boots up. So I don't like to reboot it. The machine is also going to run slower than you normally would expect for an XT, and that is simply so I can have as much software as I can pack into it Right now it's loading a menu where you can choose things. Hopefully this will be in focus now. There you are, and if you look at what's there, all sorts of game shows. Game show games that were created for the IBM PC from way back in the day, and that's what's on this machine. I found this machine thrown out a long time ago and realized that I could download all of these. I had a lot of them, but not all. So I found a lot of downloads and downloaded pretty much, as much as I could find that would run on this thing. And that's pretty much it. I will be happy to do a video of just about any number of these game shows that you see here. You just say the word. This particular menu program, I think, was made by a company called Maxim. And as you can see, it says press any key, so it actually has a screensaver. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but you can actually see the outline of what was on the screen before. Now everything's back. I have other games on here as well. The display is color. You're seeing it in black and white as I am here in person. Due to the way the composite is going through the system here. I don't know why it only shows up in black and white, but the games will show in color. I don't know what's in these menus. It's been a while. Oh, here we go. Arkanoid, Arkanoid 2, Blockout, Casino Games, Dangerous Dave, Dr. Rudy, Floppy Frenzy, Frogger 2, 3 Deep. I don't have the original Frogger, if there even was one. Fun Menu 1 and 2, those are videos in and of themselves. Golf, Oil's Book of Games Volume 1 and 2, Jump Jet, Jumpman, Jumpman Lives, which was a remake of Jumpman, Monster Math Night Mission Pinball, Number Munchers, which was made by Mech, M-E-C-C, Paku Paku, which is a Pac-Man clone that was done in the 2010s by some guy to run on original hardware. PC Pool, Roadrunner Rescue, also known as Freddy's Roundup, Rocky's Boots, Seamus Sticks, which I think is a clone of Quix, Q-I-X, Test Drive, the original Tetris, and a game called Turbo, which I don't remember. And then there's the old games menu. A lot of these are games that... Oh, I guess I do have the original Frogger right here. I think all of these games, or most of these games, cannot be exited from, and they require a reboot. But here we have Alley Cat, Bouncing Babies, Buck Rogers, Burger Time, Connect 4, Digger, Dig Dug, Donkey Kong, Flightmare, Frogger, Galaxian, Level 42, Moon Patrol, Miss Pac-Man, Novatron, that was my absolute favorite game in the entire world, Pac-Man, Pango, Paratrooper, PC Man in Color version 2, Cubert, Tapper, and Zaxxon. The menu program has like a built-in calculator, and you could do... And you see how it's kind of slow. You'll also notice there's little blips and bops on the screen there. Like at the top. That's called CGA Snow. And you can go on Wikipedia and look up CGA, Color Graphics Array, and that'll tell you about it. We're going to exit to DOS at this point, but first I'm just going to go back in the game show menu because it saves where you last were, and that's generally where I leave it. The cursor sort of blinking around at the top like that, if the camera is even in focus. I can't see it from here. is a function of this wonky connection I have to the TV. Whoops, I typed that wrong because I have the lights very low. We'll go into Norton Commander. And I was mentioning that the machine runs a lot slower than you would normally see, and here's why. On the left you see drive C, on the right is drive I, which is what I chose. This is compressed, this drive, with DOS 6.22 drive space. And that gives me an approximate, and of course this varies, approximate almost 40 megabytes of space worth of stuff here. On a drive that is only 20 megabytes, which you'll see on the left in a moment. There you go. So that's pretty much the boot up of it. There's other stuff in here that's not on the menu. I also do have Windows 3.0 on here. And we'll go through that. There's just some other things here, like I'll show you this here, which you've seen if you looked at my other old computer videos from back in the day, of some like fireworks looking things like that. You know, it'll display it, it's there, that's really it, nothing special. I will boot up Windows for you. I'll exit Norton Commander so we have all the RAM available. Again, like I said, this is 640K. Windows takes a long time to load. Remember, this is the original XT hardware. This is running in 640 by 200 resolution, 2-color, black or white. You can dither, of course, for shades of gray. CGA only, because that's all it's got. I probably do have a VGA card around that is ISA that I could put in this that would work, but I kind of want to keep it original. And there we go. I do have the mouse hooked up, but I don't have it within arm's reach, so we're just going to kind of leave that as is. And there's nothing much else to do here at the moment. Windows is just here, just as proof of concept, really. And we'll exit Windows and go back to a DOS prompt. And I guess that's going to wrap up this video. I'm going to be coming right back with some more videos of some of the older cool games that I really like on this. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.